Hello, good morning, dear friends. This is Mr. P.R. Thakre from Department of Zoology. Today we will see the digestive system of Palaglobosa, the next point of the phylum Mollusca. Okay, let's move toward on the next presentation regarding with the digestive system of Pila. You can see here at the right side the digestive systems parts, that is alimentary canal of a Palaglobosa at the right side. Here you can see at the tip of that figure you can see the small opening that is called as the mouth up to the coiled intestines and the pyloric chambers also you can see at the right side in figure. So let's move on the digestive system of phyla topic. Digestive system of Pila globosa comprises of a tubular alimentary canal and the digestive glands. These two main portions are included under the digestive system of Pila globosa. First one is the alimentary canal. It is coiled tube differentiated into three parts. You can see here at the right side in figure the alimentary canal is the long coiled tube which is differentiated into three parts. That three parts are foregut, midgut and hindgut. Then again these three parts divided into following structure. Foregut or stomatium, it includes the mouth, buccal mass and the esophagus. Midgut including the stomach and intestine, and last hindgut including the rectum and anus. Means this alimentary canal is differentiated into three major parts accordingly. The foregut and hindgut are internally lined by the ectoderm, while the midgut is internally lined by the endoderm layer of cell differentiation. Okay, we will see now the first part of the alimentary canal, that is foregut, or it is also known as the stomatium in Pila globosa. Foregut is the anterior part of the alimentary canal lined internally by the ectoderm. Foregut comprises of mouth, buccal mass, esophagus. We will see everything in detail regarding with the mouth, buccal mass and esophagus. First, we will see here the mouth. At the right side you can see the figure of ventrolateral section of oral mass or the buccal mass of Pila globosa. It is the part of mouth in case of Pila globosa. It is the vertical tip at the tip of snout. Two lips are absent. Folded edges of mouth acts as the secondary lip here in the case of mouth of Pila globosa. Then buccal mass. Mouth leads into the buccal mass. In figure you can see the buccal cavity is showing at the upper side of the figure, and in just above the buccal cavity the glands or the digestive glands are present. Below the portion of that glands the long tube esophagus, lateral cartilages, radula. Inside the radula the teeth are present. Radular sac is also showing in the figure, and ultimately the jaw, sphincter, mouth sphincter and the sublingual cavity are also showing in the case of ventrolateral section of oral mass or the buccal mass in Pila globosa. Buccal mass is the large pear-shaped organ supported by cartilages and several set of muscles which brings about the movement of buccal mass, and structures like radula and jaws contained in it. The cavity of buccal mass is known as the buccal cavity. The jaws divide the buccal cavity into anterior smaller part called as the vestibule and a large posterior part. The two chitinous jaws form the posterior margin of vestibule and remain connected together by a thin cuticular membrane. Each is elliptical and bear numerous small and 2 to 3 large teeth like projections which work by sphincter muscles of buccal mass. Next is odontophore. The floor of posterior part of buccal cavity is raised into a tongue-like structure called as odontophore. Odontophore is supported by two sets of cartilage and well-developed protractor and retractor muscles. The odontophore is projected anteriorly to form a subradicular organ. Beneath the subradicular organ, which is present a narrow space, the sublingual cavity is showing in the case of this figure. Radula, a ribbon-shaped chitinous plate, that is radula, lies in the buccal cavity, runs over the top of the odontophoral mass. Its posterior part is enclosed in a radular sac whose epithelium secretes the radula. The radula consists of several rows of minute horny teeth arranged in transverse rows. Here you can see the transverse rows of 7 teeth in the radular strip. In the figure, this figure showing the teeth which is having the cutting edge in case of Paella globosa, and in figure 5.a the single row of radular teeth are present in the radular strap. The radula consists of several rows of minute horny teeth arranged in a transverse rows. This row consists of 7 teeth, that is in 2, 1, 1, 1 and in 2 in a sequence. Radular teeth secreted by a special odontoblast cells and continues to grow throughout life. Teeth bear sharp cutting edges, help in rasping the vegetable food. Next organ or the digestive organ is esophagus. It is the long narrow tube starting from the posterior part of buccal mass. Esophagus runs mid-dorsally and then turn towards the left to open into the stomach. Located on either side of esophagus beneath the salivary glands are a pair of rounded cream-colored esophageal pouches. The second differentiated part in alimentary canal is midgut. We will see what the midgut bears and what it functions in digestive system. Midgut includes the two most digestive organs, that is stomach and intestine. Now we will see about the stomach in Paella globosa. Stomach. It is a rectangular sac embedded in digestive gland present on left side of visceral mass below the pericardium. Its internal cavity is U-shaped in appearance. It is divisible into posterior cardiac chamber, which receives the opening of esophagus, and anterior pyloric chamber, which is continued in intestine. Intestine. It is long coiled tube situated in the visceral mass where it forms 2.5 to 3 coils and then it leads to a rectum. Means the intestine is totally attached to below that organ, that is rectum. Hindgut. The last differentiated portion of alimentary canal. The hindgut, the intestine leads into thick-walled rectum which lies in the branchial chamber of mantle cavity between the tenidium and genital duct. Hindgut opens externally through anus situated 1/4 inch from the edge of nuchal lobe. Thank you. So it was about the digestive system in Paella globosa. Thank you.